Welcome back to another eye-opening episode. Today we're diving into a topic that can truly change the course of your financial future. 10 things you think are assets, but are secretly making you poor. You know those purchases we all make? Those items we think are boosting our wealth, but behind the scenes are silently draining our bank accounts. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Now, I know it sounds like a clickbait title, but trust me, the truth is far more compelling. So sit tight, because by the end of this video, you're going to learn which common items are actually ticking time bombs for your finances and how to steer clear of them. At number 1, we've got that shiny beast parked in our garages, our dream cars. Sure, saving up 4 years to snag that ride feels like a huge win. But here's the kicker. It's not really an asset. It's more like a liability on 4 wheels. Crazy, right? Let's break it down. Cars lose value the moment you drive them off the lot, sometimes 20% in the first tank of gas. How does that make it an asset? It doesn't. On the other hand, investing that car money, say 40 grand into an S&P 500 index fund, could net you over $200,000 in 20 years. Now, that's what I call a real return. Every day, owning a car drains your wallet. Fuel, maintenance, insurance, and depreciation add up. If you drop 40 grand on a new ride, it'll only be worth about 18 grand in 5 years. But invest that 40K, and it could grow to 200K in 20 years. So remember, friends, status today or freedom tomorrow. Choose wisely. Coming in at number 2, we have that second home by the beach, also known as the vacation property, or timeshare. Listen up. Those upfront fees of $15,000 to $30,000 might seem like a drop in the ocean, but the annual maintenance costs will creep up year after year, whether you use it or not. And let's be real. Who can afford to take that trip every year? The worst part, you can't sell it. Thousands try and fail every year. It's a financial black hole. Real wealth is the freedom to go where you want when you want. So instead of being chained to a property you rarely use, invest that money in experiences and memories that enrich your life without draining your bank account. Number 3 is all about those designer threads from Gucci to Louis. We all want that status piece. But remember, they come with a serious price tag. You're paying 20 to 30% interest on your credit card. But what's the point? Real millionaires rock $30 sneakers and drive old Hondas. Wealth whispers. It doesn't shout. So before you swipe that credit card, ask yourself, is this a purchase that aligns with my financial goals, or am I just chasing fleeting status? At number 4, we've got gambling. I'm not just talking about a random lottery ticket. I mean, those folks really chasing that big jackpot. You might think you're due for a win, or that scratch card is just a harmless pastime. But here's the reality check. You have a better chance of being struck by lightning twice than winning the lottery. Instead of relying on luck, the rich rely on compound interest. While others chase the jackpot, they quietly build wealth. Remember, wealth is built on smart choices, not luck. Watch out for number 5, the sneaky plastic trap credit card debt. We've all been there, right? You need something quick, and boom, you swipe that card. But here's the catch. Credit cards charge 20 to 30 interest, and they don't care about your excuses. That $1,000 emergency expense becomes $3,000 if you just make minimum payments. Use credit cards only if you can pay them off in full each month. Otherwise, you're financing someone else's lifestyle. Number 6 is a tough one to digest, especially with how things are going today. Sure, a college degree is cool, but not every degree lands you a high-paying gig. Spending 100 grand on a low-demand major could leave you with 60K in debt and a job paying 35,000, if you're lucky. But check this, out a 6-month coding bootcamp or IT certificate can score you a 70,000 job with no debt. The rich don't just buy education, they buy return on investment. So before shelling out a fortune on a degree, ask yourself, will this investment pay off? Number 7 is all about lifestyle toys, boats, jet skis, golf carts, off-road bikes. These items scream fun and status, but here's the hidden cost. You use them 5% of the year and pay for them 100% of the time. Storage fees, maintenance, insurance, it adds up fast. Want fun? Rent it when you need it. Want freedom? Invest in assets that work while you sleep. Number 8 is often ignored. Life insurance that sells you a dream. Some financial advisors hype whole life insurance as an investment. But here's the real deal. It's expensive. It grows slowly, and most people don't understand what they're buying. You could be paying 10 times more than term life for the same coverage. Buy cheap term life to protect your family and invest the rest in index funds. Simple, proven, Powerful. At number 9, we've got the tech trap-aways chasing the latest gadgets. New phone, tablet, and laptop every year. You might think you're leveling up, but you're really just draining your wallet. Most tech updates are marginal at best. What's not marginal is the $1,200 price tag every year. Hold on to your devices until they actually stop working and use that upgrade money to build your financial future, not fund apples. Last but not least, at number 10, we have the big day, your wedding. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't celebrate, but consider this. The average wedding in the US costs over $30,000. Think about it. Saving money on your wedding can mean a down payment on a house, or starting your marriage debt-free. Couples who keep it simple are more likely to last because they're focused on building a life together, not just impressing others online. Remember, your future self will thank you for making smart financial choices today. Before we wrap up this eye-opening journey, let's take a moment to acknowledge the elephant in the room. We're all guilty of making poor financial decisions at some point, but the key to true wealth isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning from them. As Benjamin Franklin wisely said, beware of little expenses. A small leak will have sunk a great ship. So let's be honest with ourselves. Let's identify those small leaks in our financial lives and plug them. And remember, it's never too late to turn things around. Start today and build that life you're after. All right, comment below which of these traps hit home for you and which one surprised you the most. And don't forget to share this with someone who needs to see it. Until next time, stay smart, stay curious, and always remember, you have the power to create the life you want. And remember, you don't need to be born rich to become truly wealthy.